All praises to Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham, Rakahakwadash. Next, I want to give double honors to the apostles, the bishops, and the elders at Great Millstone who rule well. Peace and salutations unto the Lord's elect. To my left here is one of the brothers over there on YouTube. Go watch, be edified, fair use, fair use.
If you call me a colonizer, I'm gonna make you fucking cry, and I'm not gonna feel bad about it, okay? It's not my fault that my ancestors were better at fighting than yours. Okay, it's not my fault your ancestors were so bad at fighting they got fucking colonized. Maybe your ancestors should have fucking fought better. Maybe your ancestors should have been better at fighting, but no! They fucking sucked at fighting, and that's why we won. Not my fault. Maybe your ancestors were just weak little bitches. Calling a white person a colonizer really isn't the insult that you think it is, because you're basically admitting that my ancestors were better than your ancestors. And to my fellow nizers out there, if someone calls you a colonizer, take it as a compliment, because they're basically saying that your ancestors were better at war than their ancestors. And that's why their ancestors got colonized.
Job 15 and verse 5. For thy mouth uttereth thine iniquity, and thou choosest the tongue of the crafty. Thine own mouth condemneth thee, and not I. Yea, thy own lips testify against thee. Let's get Micah 2, because this is Esau Edom for you. Esau Edom. Woe to them that devise iniquity, and work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it, because it is in the power of their hand. And they covet fields. This word covet right here. Let me get that. Salakia. It's chamad, to desire, to covet, to delight, greatly desire, to desire something greatly. That's what your people do to everybody's land. And they covet fields and take them by violence, and houses and take them away. So they oppress a man and his house, even a man in his heritage. Therefore, thus saith Yahawah, Bahasham Yahawashi, behold, against this family, the family of the Edomites, the so-called white man, do I devise an evil from which ye shall not remove your necks, neither shall ye go haughtily, for this time is evil. The Lord is getting ready to bring all this calamity upon you devils for everything that y'all have done. Y'all about to pay for it. So, colonize this, colonize that. It's okay. Isaiah 14 and verse 21. And it reads, prepare slaughter for his children, for the iniquity of their fathers, that they do not rise, nor possess the land, nor fill the face of the world with cities. For I will raise up against them, saith Yahawah, Bahasham Yahawashi of hosts, and cut off from Babylon, which is America, the name and remnant and son and nephew, saith Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi. And I will also make it a possession for the bittern and pools of water, and I will sweep it with the besom of destruction, saith Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi. You see, you boasting over your people's wickedness, and you're going to pay. Matter of fact, let's get that. You're going to pay for the iniquities of your forefather. Ecclesiastes 3 and verse 15, it says, that which hath been is now, and that which is to be hath already been. And Yahawah, Bahasham Yahawashi, requireth that which was past. Let's get Obadiah 10. For thy violence against thy brother Jacob, shame shall cover thee, and thou shalt be cut off forever, you damn Edomites. You see, this is what your people do. Habakkuk 2 and verse 12. Woe to him that buildeth a town with blood, and establisheth a city by iniquity. How'd you get Babylon the Great? America was built off the blood, sweat, and tears of the children of Israel. That's where y'all messed up at. Y'all are through. So, and the Lord, matter of fact, we'll get that next. Lord's will. Because ye were glad, because ye rejoiced, O ye destroyers of mine heritage, because ye are grown fat as the heifer at grass and bellow as bulls off the back of the Lord's people. That's how Babylon the Great was built, you see. Because of the wrath of Yahawah, Bahasham Yahawashi, it shall not be inhabited, but it shall be wholly desolate. Everyone that goeth by Babylon shall be astonished and hiss at all her plagues. Put yourselves in array against Babylon, America round about. All ye that bend the bow, shoot at her and spare no arrows, for she hath sinned against Yahawah, Bahasham Yahawashi. You see, y'all have touched the apple of the Lord's eye. You boasting over something that's going to lead to your destruction. Your whole nation is getting ready to be destroyed. Zechariah 2 and verse 6. Ho, ho, come forth and flee from the land of the north, North America. Saith Yahawah, Bahasham Yahawashi, for I have spread you abroad as the four winds of the heaven, saith Yahawah, Bahasham Yahawashi. Deliver thyself, O Zion, you Israelites, that dwellest with the daughter of Babylon. For thus saith Yahawah, Bahasham Yahawashi of hosts, after the glory hath he sent me unto the nations which spoiled you. For he that toucheth you touches the apple of his eye. You see, we in a daughter of Babylon, America, Psalms 137 and verse 7. Remember, O Yahawah, Bahasham Yahawashi, the children of Edom, the so-called white man. Remember them, Lord, in the day of Jerusalem, who said, raise it, destroy it, even to the foundation thereof, O daughter of Babylon, who art to be destroyed. Happy shall he be that rewardeth thee as thou hast served us. Happy shall he be that taketh and dasheth thy little ones against the stone. So just like the Lord said, as thou hast done, it shall be done unto thee. Matter of fact, let's get that. Obadiah 15. And it reads, the day of the Lord in the future, for the day of Yahawah, Bahasham Yahawashi, is near upon all the heathen. As thou hast done, it shall be done unto thee. Thy reward shall return upon thine own head. NLT, just as you swallowed up my people on my holy mountain. All right, you be proud of your colonizing. You see, just as you swallowed up my people on my holy mountain, so you and the surrounding nations, all you heathen, will swallow the punishment I pour out on you. Yes, all you nations will drink and stagger and disappear from history. Esau, Edom, that is the wicked. You see? The devil the Bible speaks of, the so-called white man, whereas Edom saith we are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places. Thus saith Yahawah, Bahasham Yahawashi of hosts, they shall build, but I will throw down, and they shall call them, who? Edom, the border of wickedness, and the people against whom Yahawah, Bahasham Yahawashi, hath indignation forever. So this is what's coming. Your punishment is coming. So now that we know who is the wicked, let's go here. Job 9 and verse 24. And it reads, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. And what did y'all wicked asses do? He covereth the faces of the judges thereof. Y'all gave us those pale images and those false names. If not, where and who is he? And who gave it to you? Who gave you your power? The Heavenly Father Yahawah. Matter of fact, let's get this. Isaiah 47 and verse 6. And it reads, I was wroth with my people. I have polluted mine inheritance and given them into thine hand. Thou didst show them no mercy. Upon the ancient hast thou very heavily laid thy yoke. And thou saidest, I shall be a lady forever. So that thou didst not lay these things to thy heart. Neither didst remember the latter end of it. You see, verse 10, for thou hast trusted in thy wickedness. Thou hast said, none seeth me. Thy wisdom and thy knowledge, it hath perverted thee, and thou hast said in thine heart, I am and none else beside me. Because my ancestors did this. My ancestors know that was our punishment. The Lord gave us to you devils. But we're at your latter end, and it comes with it, destruction. Therefore shall evil come upon thee. This is what's coming upon y'all, great Babylon, America. Thou shalt not know from whence it riseth, and mischief shall fall upon thee. Thou shalt not be able to put it off. And desolation shall come upon thee suddenly, which thou shalt not know. You see? Listen, y'all gonna have to deal with this as well. Matter of fact, Salakia, let's go up to verse 3. Thy nakedness shall be uncovered, yea, thy shame shall be seen. I will take vengeance, and I will not meet thee as a man. As for our Redeemer, the Lord is the Redeemer of the nation of Israel, starting with the elect. Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi of hosts is his name, the Holy One of Israel. So you boasting over destroying the Lord's people. Yeah, the pride of thine heart hath deceived thee. Let's get that. Jeremiah 49, man, and verse 7. Concerning Edom, the so-called white man who's puffed up with pride. Thus saith Yahawah, Bahasham Yahawashi of hosts, is wisdom no more in Teman? Is counsel perished from the prudent? Is their wisdom vanished? Flee ye, turn back, dwell deep, O inhabitants of Dedan. For I will bring the calamity of Esau upon him, the time that I will visit him. If grape gatherers come to thee, will they not leave some gleaning grapes? If these by night, they will destroy till they had enough. The Lord's going to take everything from you devils. But I have made Esau bare. I have uncovered his secret places, and he shall not be able to hide himself. His seed is spoiled, and his brethren and his neighbors, and he is not. You see? For thus saith Yahawah, Bahasham Yahawashi, behold, they whose judgment was not to drink of the cup have assuredly drunken, we drunk. And art thou he that shall altogether go unpunished? Thou shalt not go unpunished, but thou shalt surely drink of it. For I have sworn by myself, saith Yahawah, Bahasham Yahawashi, that Basra, which is symbolic for America, shall become a desolation, a reproach, a waste, and a curse, and all the cities thereof shall be perpetual waste. I have heard a rumor from Yahawah, Bahasham Yahawashi, an ambassador is sent unto the heathen, saying, gather ye together, and come against her, and rise up to the battle. For lo, I will make thee small among the heathen, and despised among men. Thy terribleness hath deceived thee, and the pride of thine heart, O thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rock. You see? Let's talk about that. Let's talk about where you cave dwellers came from. That holdest the height of the hill, though thou shouldest make thy nest as high as the eagle. I got these space stations, space weapons. That I will bring thee down from thence, saith Yahawah. Bahasham Yahawashi, also Edom, the so-called white man, Edom is symbolic for America, shall be a desolation. Everyone that goeth by it shall be astonished, and shall hiss at all the plagues thereof. As in the overthrow of Sodom and Gomorrah and the neighbor cities thereof, saith Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi, no man shall abide there, neither shall a son of man dwell in it. And the Lord overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah with fire and brimstone. He's going to overthrow Babylon the Great with fire and brimstone via those ICBM nuclear missiles. So y'all are just going to keep being proud until the missiles come. You heathen. And it's going to be good to see. And before that, the Lord's going to open up on all you heathen. Before those missiles come, the Lord's about to put complete chaos. He's about to devastate this place. And we're going to be here to see it. Lord's will. Micah 5 and verse 15, I will execute vengeance and anger and fury upon the heathen, such as they have not heard. You see? They don't tell you that you Edomites are just heathen. All of you heathen. That goes for everybody outside of the nation of Israel. And that goes for the rebellious Israelites. You see? All you heathen. Matter of fact, let's get that. Proverbs 16 and verse 4. Since we know who the wicked is. Yahawah, Bahasham Yahawashi hath made all things for himself. Yea, even the wicked for the day of evil. And the day of evil is the day of the Lord. And ain't gonna be nothing pretty. 2nd Ezra 6 and verse 9. For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. You see? 2nd Ezra 7 and verse 43. But the day of doom, that's the day of the Lord, shall be the end of this time, the end of this wicked age, and the beginning of the immortality for to come, wherein corruption is past. And since your own mouth wants to condemn you, this is a message for Mount Seir, Esau, Edom. Because thou hast had a perpetual hatred, and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword, in the time of their calamity, and the time of their iniquity had an end. Therefore, as I live, saith Yahawah, by Hashem Yahawashi power, I will prepare thee unto blood, and blood shall pursue thee. Sith thou hast not hated blood, even blood shall pursue thee. You see? You devil's bloody history condemns you, and the Lord is getting ready to prepare you to blood. Let's get that. What is that? Isaiah 34 and verse 5 in the NLT. And when my sword has finished its work in the heavens, those ICBM nuclear missiles, it will fall upon Edom, the so-called white man, the nation I have marked for destruction. You see, the sword of the Lord is drenched with blood and covered with fat, with the blood of lambs and goats, with the fat of rams prepared for sacrifice. Yes, Yahawah, Bahasham Yahawashi will offer a sacrifice in the city of Basra, symbolic for America. He will make a mighty slaughter in Edom. Why, Lord? For it is the day of Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi's revenge, the year when Edom will be paid back for all it did to Israel. You see? Y'all getting ready to be paid back for all that you've done. In fact, let's get this. Isaiah 63. Who is this that cometh from Edom with dyed garments from Basra? Both are symbolic for America. You see? The main focus is America. The Holy Land will be destroyed as well. But unlike Babylon the Great, the Holy Land will be rebuilt and the true children of Israel will go home. Again, who is this that cometh from Edom with dyed garments from Basra? This that is glorious in his apparel, traveling in the greatness of his strength. I that speak in righteousness, mighty to save, because the Lord is coming to deliver the elect. Wherefore art thou red in thine apparel, and thy garments like him that treadeth in the wine fat? I have trodden the winepress alone, and of the people there was none with me. For I will tread them in mine anger, and trample them in my fury, and their blood shall be sprinkled upon my garments, and I will stain all my raiment. That's how much destruction the Lord is bringing to you devils. For the day of vengeance is in mine heart, and the year of my redeemed is come. NLT. For the time has come for me to avenge my people, to ransom them from their oppressors. Let's get, what is that? Isaiah 66 and verse 15. Yahawashi is coming, all you heathen. So, keep being proud. We love it. For behold, Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi will come with fire, and with his chariots like a whirlwind, to render his anger with fury, and his rebuke with flames of fire. For by fire and by his sword will Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi plead with all flesh, and the slain of Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi shall be many. You see? So that's fine. Job 20, what is that? Verse 19, I believe. No, it's actually 21. And verse 19, Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi layeth up his iniquity for his children. He rewardeth him, and he shall know it. His eyes shall see his destruction, and he shall drink of the wrath of the Almighty. Whoo! For what pleasure hath he in his house after him, when the number of his month is cut off in the midst? Shall any teach Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi knowledge? Seeing he judges those that are on high. You see? All you proud devils. Just like the Lord said, prepare slaughter for his children, for the iniquity of your fathers. Your own mouth condemns you. The Lord ain't playing. Isaiah 14 verse 21 again. Prepare a slaughter for his children, for the iniquity. She was boasting. Because my forefathers did this. Okay, cool. Well, prepare slaughter for his children. For the iniquity of the, y'all about to pay. How about that? You about to pay for what your forefathers did. Prepare slaughter for his children, for the iniquity of their fathers, that they do not rise nor possess the land, nor fill the face of the world with cities. Esau is the end of the world. We got the end of you. We got the end of you, damn people. You see? The Lord's about to recompense all you devils for everything that you've done. Joel 3 and verse 19. Egypt, America is spiritually known as Egypt, the place of bondage for the Israelites, shall be a desolation. And Edom, you see, shall be a desolate wilderness for the violence against the children of Judah, because they have shed innocent blood in their land. You see, it's not our fault. Y'all, we were stronger. No, y'all are fucking savages. We're stronger. No, y'all are the devil. That's what y'all are. Y'all are savages. The bloody man. But Judah shall dwell forever, and Jerusalem from generation to generation. Peep this, for I will cleanse their blood that I have not cleansed. For Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi dwelleth in Zion. You see? Let's get this. Joel 2 and verse 27. Because all you mockers and scoffers, the Lord ain't going to do that. Not Jeebus. Okay. Well, he's the God of the Israelites. And ye shall know that I am in the midst of Israel, and that I am Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi, your God, and none else. And my people shall never be ashamed. And let's go about you heathen. Let's see. We'll start 56. And as for the other people which also come of Adam, thou hast said that they are nothing, but be like unto spittle, and hast likened the abundance of them unto a drop that falleth from a vessel. So all you heathen nations, the Lord looks at you like spit. Y'all are nothing. And now, O Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi, behold, these heathen, which have ever been reputed as nothing, have begun to be lords over us and to devour us. That's what y'all have done. Y'all devoured the Lord's people. You see? But we, thy people, whom thou hast called thy firstborn, thy only begotten, thy fervent lover, are given into their hands. If the world now be made for our sakes, why do we not possess an inheritance with the world? How long shall this endure? You see? And we're at the end. In fact, I was going to get that Lamentations 4, verse 21. And it reads, rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom. Rejoice, you nation of damned devils, that dwellest in the land of Uz. The cup also shall pass through unto thee. Thou shalt be drunken and shalt make thyself naked. The punishment of thine iniquity is accomplished, O daughter of Zion. He will no more carry thee away into captivity. He will visit thine iniquity, O daughter of Edom. He will discover thy sins. See, the Lord is getting ready to discover you devil's sins. And it's going to be terrible. What the Lord getting ready to do to y'all, look, man, it's getting ready to be terrible, man. Ezekiel 39 verse 23, and the heathen shall know that the house of Israel went into captivity for their iniquity, because they trespassed against me. Therefore hid I my face from them, and gave them, the Lord did it, and gave them into the hand of their enemies. So fell they all by the sword. So why are you boasting? You see, the Lord did it. That's what's wrong with you damn devils. Y'all think that, oh, we're so great. Y'all are the basis of man. Thus saith the Bible. Thus saith Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi. You see? Who gave Jacob, man? Who gave Jacob for a spoil? Let's get that. Let's get that, man. Who will give ear to this? Yeah. 23. Who among you will give ear to this? Who will hearken and hear for the time to come? Who gave Jacob for a spoil and Israel to the robbers? Did not Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi, he against whom we have sinned? For they will not walk in his ways, neither were obedient unto his law. Therefore he hath poured upon him the fury of his anger, and the strength of battle, and it hath set him on fire round about. Yet he knew not, and it burned him, yet he laid it not to heart. But the Lord has returned unto us. You see, matter of fact, tell Zion that her warfare over. Let's get that. Bear with me. His warfare accomplished. It says, comfort ye, my people, saith your power. Speak ye comfortably to Jerusalem, and cry unto her that her warfare is accomplished, that her iniquity is pardoned, for she have received of Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi's hand, Salakia, double for all her sins. You see, the voice of him that crieth in the wilderness, prepare ye the way of Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi. Make straight in the desert a highway for our power, because he's coming. Yahawashi is coming. Y'all gonna have to deal with the son of the king of terrors, the firstborn of death. Let's get that. Job 18, because you devils have to fill up the iniquity. You have to fill up your iniquity, and it's gonna bring you here. Terrors shall make him afraid on every side, and shall drive him to his feet. His strength shall be hunger bitten, and destruction shall be ready at his side. It shall devour the strength of his skin. Even the firstborn of death shall devour his strength. That's Yahawashi Mashiach. His confidence shall be rooted out of his tabernacle, and it shall bring him to the king of terrors. That's one of the Heavenly Father's titles. It shall dwell in his tabernacle, because it is none of his. Brimstone via ICBM nuclear missiles shall be scattered upon his habitation. Shalom. Now keep boasting. Rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom. Shalom.